It's only Tuesday, and already it has been an insane week for stories coming out of this White House. Yesterday, President Donald Trump was preparing to roll out what was supposed to be a major healthcare initiative coming out of this fight that prompted the shutdown over Obamacare subsidies expiring at the end of this year. Here comes Donald Trump's plan. It was supposed to happen yesterday, but instead, they killed the event because it quickly became clear to them that their own plan was dead on arrival with their own Republican allies in Congress, which comes just days after another defeat in Congress with the near unanimous vote to release the Epstein files that Trump had fought for months to stop from happening. At the same time, we've got a lot of new news in the field of Donald Trump's retribution campaign against his enemies. The retributive cases against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James were both thrown out yesterday by a judge who said that the interim U.S. attorney who Trump had appointed to bring those cases, his former lawyer Lindsey Halligan, who had no prosecutorial experience before this, had been invalidly appointed, and that the indictments were therefore void. Those may be appealed, those may be refiled, but for now, these cases have crashed and burned just 6 weeks in. But Donald Trump is not letting up on his campaign of retribution against Democrats and other public officials who irk him. Just yesterday, we got new news coming out of that video that a few prominent Democrats released in recent days, calling on members of the military and the intelligence community not to follow unlawful orders if they were issued any by the administration. Trump called that sedition in posts last week, and just yesterday we saw the Department of Defense, now styled the Department of War under Pete Hegseth, open a military investigation into Senator Mark Kelly, who's a retired Navy captain, alleging that he had essentially engaged in activity intended to sow discord and lower morale among the troops. There is a vanishingly small chance that anything will come of that investigation. What Kelly did was obviously fine under the eyes of the law, but it's just yet another example of Donald Trump continuing to try to smash that punish my enemies button, even as his previous attempts fall flat. I wrote about a lot of this stuff in the Morning Shots newsletter today over at The Bulwark. I hope you'll go give it a read.